Hi, welcome to the Global Monthly Video Hub. My name is Lotte Noordzij. I'm an independent Stampin'Up demonstrator in the Netherlands, in the beautiful city of Rotterdam. And I work closely together with Melinda Mera, who is based in Hillegom. Today we are doing a video for the Global Monthly Video Hub, and the theme of the hub is trick or treat. So a Halloween project or a project where you can treat someone with or trick someone with. We're gonna do a project that you treat someone, and we've made this little cute pumpkin for Halloween, kind of like a jack-o'-lantern with the little face on top. It has boo on it, and when you take off the bow, you can open the box very easily and put something nice in there. It has enough space for some Hershey Kisses or a Ferrero or a Raffaello. You can put any, or maybe Lindt chocolate. You can put any kind of chocolate or treat in there. Then you just close it and close it with a little label that says boo. I'm going to show you how to make this. It's a pretty easy and quick project, so hold on tight. Here we go. For the curvy, for the pumpkin, I used the Mini Curvy Keepsake Box dies, which has a die in there that cuts out the whole little box, and I'm using the oval label. There in the Curvy Keepsake Box dies, there are a couple of labels: a heart label, a star label, and oval, square, and circle. There are some little sprigs with it and some snowflakes. So what you're gonna do is I took the color pumpkin pie, how appropriate, and then I put my die of the Curvy Keepsake Box on top of it. I sandwiched it in between my plates for my cutting machine and ran it through the machine. And then this is the result. Now you might wonder how I did do the stripes. I'm going to show you. I'm going to grab a little piece of scrap paper to put underneath my work, and I will get the paper, the pumpkin pie ink out, the stamping pad. And what I'm gonna do, and I'm grabbing a long block for this one. In this case, I'm using the E block. And maybe you've never thought about it, but your blocks can also be stamps. What I'm gonna do, these lines are even, and I would like to have the lines a little bit even on there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the side of the block as my stamp. As this is a very hard surface, like the photopolymer stamps, I'm going to put a little mat underneath it. So I have a little bit of giveaway to stamp my lines. So, and what you just do, you just ink up the side of your block like that. And then I'm going to have to stand, otherwise I won't see it. And then just stamp on your project. And make sure that you don't put ink on the side, so like that, and this one. And then you have some stripes, and if you're not really satisfied, you can put another one there, and maybe another one here as well. Then you do the other side of your pumpkin, and they can vary. That's not a problem, because it's cute to see all those different stripes on your pumpkin. And then you do, gonna do all sides, and try not to touch the other ones. And then the last side. You can also, if you would like to, if you think that would look better, space them out even like this. Your block is a little bit slippery, so make sure you have a steady hand when you stamp. Okay. Then you can put your block aside and fold the little box together. And what I like to do when I have the box, I'm gonna grab my bone folder and I'm just gonna softly curl the sides like this, so that it will be a round box. So just with your bone folder, just do a little bit of this, and then it will go round because you break the fibers in the paper. On the top you just fold the handles a little bit to the other side, and then you can put the box together like this, and then you have your little pumpkin ready. But we need to do more, because I would love to have the little face on there, and what I'm using for that one is the banner year stamp set. And here in this stamp set there is the face of a jack-o'-lantern, there's a pumpkin, and there's the leaf and the twig of the pumpkin. So you can put them all together as one image, but you can also use them separately, of course. And there's a little bit there's a saying of boo. There's a lot of different stamps in here for all occasions. So it's fall, as you can see here, as a squirrel and an acorn and a leaf. It's Halloween. It has a I don't know, it's not a vampire. I don't know the English word, I'm sorry. It's that one, and the pumpkin with the funny face. Then for Christmas you have the Christmas hat and some holly and berry, and there is for Valentine hearts and a little bird. The sayings are also for those 4 occasions. So Thanksgiving, a treat so sweet, be merry, XOXO, to from, guess who loves you, from all of us, your sweet boo, Christmas wishes, happy fall y'all, with a grateful heart and happy haunting. So there's a lot of really nice sayings and different really nice fonts. I really like the difference of all the different variety of all the fonts. And yeah, it has 29 stamps in it. Wow, that's a lot. So I'm going to use the little face from the jack-o'-lantern, and I will stamp that in black, of course. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp it on the smaller sides. So as you can see, so it will fall inwards. And where's my black? Here's my black. Also for this one, because they're photopolymer stamps, I'm going to use the a little mat underneath it, and I'm just going to put a face on there. So it has a cute little face, and it really becomes a jack-o'-lantern right now, just only putting those little that little stamp on it. I love it. Now I can close the box, because the box is done. And then I'm gonna show you how to do the leaves and the twigs that I have on there. For the leaves, I was flipping through my dies, and I was looking for a nice size of the leaves and a little bit of and leaves that looked like pumpkin leaves. And I found these one. These are in the sunflower dies, and the sunflower dies come with the set sunflowers. In Dutch it's called bijbehorend zonnebloemen. So I used the stamps. It's one stamp, and it has the 2 leaves together, as you can see. So I'm going to stamp that on Old Olive, in Old Olive, and then you get this tone on tone color. I really like that. So you stamp the same color on the same color of your cardstock, and when you do that, it will give you a really nice shade in the leaves. Then I am grabbing my little die, and this is the small die. So it is the stamps are placed so that the die runs over the two leaves at once. So that's pretty easy. So I'm going to put that through my machine, and then you'll have these, and I have my two little leaves ready. For the twigs, I'm just going to use a piece of scrap of old olive, and the width is about 2 or 3 millimeters, or 1/16 of an inch. I'm just grabbing my little cutter and then cutting it to size. And then you have 2 small pieces of cardstock, and that you can curl. So you can curl them, of course, by rolling them like that and then roll them out. But I have this really handy dandy tool, which I think is for filigrane. If you do paper filigrane, I once bought it and it's really handy. I put my paper in between and then just roll it like that. Goes a little bit quicker than doing it by hand, but by hand it works perfect as well. That's one. And I'm going to do the other one. So then you have 2. Maybe I should have only done 1 because I could cut it in half, but it's fine. So, there we go. And now you just roll it, take it out. Oh. Take it out, there we go. And while you take it out, you keep on rolling, so it, like that. Then it has those spiral effects. And you can put it on your leaves. Gonna do that here as well. I'll just, from the middle, just push it out and then start rolling again. So it becomes a little bit more tight and you get the spiral effect. Like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I have 2 of those and the little leaves. To make sure my box will open up when the leaves are there, I'm just gonna glue the leaves on this side of the box, so away from the handle. First I'm gonna put some of the spiral bound, I think they're called like that, spiral bound strips on there. 1. And then I'm gonna add the other one as well with a little bit of glue. Let me check. The one is too big. I can just take it off. Here we go. And you can always cut them to length whenever you're ready to do that. Then I'm taking the other leaf and glue it underneath there. Good. Go. And now it's ready to put on to the project. And you can choose if you want to do that with a dimensional or with a glue dot or just with normal glue. Doesn't matter. Whatever you prefer to use. And then we're just gonna fiddle a little bit and see how it looks, and maybe even cut it a bit and maybe even turn it a bit further like that. Okay, then you have more spiral bound like that. Okay, I'm gonna put it on with some glue. I'm just using the multi-purpose liquid glue for this project and put it on there, and then make sure my little sprigs will go the way I would love to have them. So just fiddle a little bit with it like that, and maybe cut it to length, but it's not necessary. You can do that, not a problem. So we have the box, we have the leaves and the twigs, and now the only thing left that we need to do is put on the little label and close it. In the Mini Curvy Keepsakes box you also have some labels. I'm going to use the oval label, so I'm going to grab a piece of white, and first I'm going to run it through my cutting machine. There you go. And then I will stamp on it. I'm grabbing the word boo from the banner year stamp set, and I'm going to stamp it in black, in the Memento Tuxedo black. And what is really nice about this stamp set is that it is a photopolymer stamp set, so you can see exactly where you want to have the saying, and use a little mat to give a little bit of way towards the stamp, so you get a nice and crisp stamp. There you go. Now the last thing I want to do is put the pumpkin on there, and I'm also grabbing the stamps of the pumpkin. So I grab the pumpkin itself and the little twig with the leaf to put it all together. In the colors, of course, pumpkin pie. And I will put it a little bit behind the boo. Let me check. I think I can do it like this. Boo. And then on top of the pumpkin, I will put the little twig with the leaf. And because you can see through the stamp set, you can place it right on top of the pumpkin, like that. And now it's on top of the pumpkin. So it's easy to place the stamp on top. Last but not least is we're going to grab some of the linen thread, and maybe you notice that it sometimes has, is it still on the card, it has those little bends in it, and what you can do, just take your finger and make it straight like that. Then you can put this one through. And what I like to do with these labels is to put it through like this, so you have the label is already tightened to the ribbon like that, and then put it on. So there we go. Oh, don't forget to put something nice in there. A really nice treat. There we go. I like to tie ribbon, but the linen thread is always a little bit, I'm always fighting with that one. Okay, so there you go. Make a knot or a bow on it, and then Just fiddle a little bit with the bow, and then cut it to length you like, and there you go. I'm sorry, I don't know whether you will notice, but I'm just gonna explain. I had to stop the video because I'm taping this on the first Monday of the month, and at noon exactly, in the Netherlands they will test the sirens. So at noon the whole Netherlands is filled with sound of sirens, and I did not think about that. So maybe you hear a little bit on when I stop the video right away, but that's what we do. But it makes us safe, or it keeps us safe, because it's when there's something big going on, they will do the sirens. Luckily enough, I've never heard them not as a test, so that's good. And now the little project is done. So you have a little cute box which has become a small jack-o'-lantern in which you can put some treats and give away with Halloween. This is a video that we've made for the global monthly video hop, and that means that we have about 8 demonstrators from all around the world who work with the same theme, and you can find them down below here in the description box, and you can just click on their link and it will take you right away to their video, and then you can see what they have made for the theme Trick or Treat. If you are down below at the description box, I would love for you to give me some comment, or maybe a love or a thumbs up. I would love to see your reaction on this cute little box. I hope you have a great day, and see you next month for the next Global Monthly Video Hub. Bye!